and gentlemen, welcome to the ACW. I'm your commentator MJ, as we are coming live all the way from the ACW arena. No doubt about it, here comes Robert Roode, because it looks like ACW has gone glorious. Well, things have already heated up here. Leads on the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, the glorious Robert Roode. Robert Roode, former member of Team Canada back in the olden days of TNA Wrestling, and formerly, on the other hand, though, a member of Beer Money Incorporated. No doubt about it, though, Robert Roode. And we are kicking off tonight with a number one contendership match for the ACW Championship. No doubt about it, we know that our general manager, Noah Anderson, had a lot to say, making the announcement known that he already got the news from Shadow Fiend, the founder of ACW, that this Sunday night, it's going to be a Tornado Tag Team Rage in a Cage match for the ACW Women's Tag Team Championships. One half of the champions is Reby and Call Girl defend their titles against the challengers one last time, the New Legacy, Dawn and Aelita. Well, no doubt about it, though, can Dawn and Aelita get it done this Sunday as ACW Divide and Conquer takes place in Nashville, Tennessee. No doubt about it, but we're kicking off tonight with a number one contendership match for the ACW Championship. And here comes Drew McIntyre. No doubt about it, Drew McIntyre, a former NXT champion and a former Impact Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion and the former WWE Champion. One of the greatest champions of all time. And the crowd going nuts for Drew McIntyre here. And his opponent from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, Drew McIntyre. Well, Drew McIntyre making his presence felt tonight here in the ACW arena. This man has done it all in professional wrestling. Like I pointed out earlier, back in the WWE, he was a former NXT champion, a former WWE champion. Let's also not forget, though, that Drew McIntyre was the former Intercontinental champion. No doubt about it. Like I've already pointed out, back in Impact Wrestling, the man was a former Impact Wrestling World Heavyweight champion. And McIntyre making his presence felt, letting everyone know of what's happening here. The winner of this matchup will meet Tommaso Ciampa this Sunday night in Nashville, Tennessee, with the ACW title on the line. Well, McIntyre fired up and ready to go here. Referee calls the bell. Here we go. Yeah, though, folks, it looks like our general manager, Noah Anderson, had a lot to say, as I pointed out earlier there. He noticed that last week on ACW was one of the biggest ACW Women's Tag Team title defenses that nobody thought they could ever see in ACW ring. Well, he's giving the both him and Shadow Fiend are giving the fans what they want to see this Sunday in Nashville. At our next ACW's Divide and Conquer, with the ACW Women's Tag Team titles to be decided inside a Rage in a Cage, Tornado Tag Team rules, elbow drop, went for a cover, only got a 2 count. My goodness here, folks, I'm already stunned about the performances of Drew McIntyre and Robert Roode thus far, as Roode gets dominated in the early goings by Drew McIntyre. And wait a minute, Roode was playing possum. Well, the glorious one doing whatever it takes to win himself an opportunity at the ACW title. He would love more than anything to get the heck out of ACW. Because we already know that coming up this Sunday is a triple threat match for the ACW Next Generation title. The champion, Hiroto Uzumaki, defends his title against the challengers of Mysterion and the unpredictable Captain Buggy. About it, though, the winner of this match will meet the ACW champion this Sunday. Get the folks where you know that after this matchup, coming up next is a Tornado Tag Team match that will determine the #1 contender for the ACW title. But who's going to go face the new tag team champions, Mike Canales and Andrade, this Sunday night in Nashville? We'll find out. We already know that things are right heated up here in the ACW arena. You can tell Robert Roode wasting no time trying to win it here tonight. And McIntyre with a powerbomb. He just spiked him, planted him right in his head with that powerbomb. And McIntyre with an, whoa, what a belly-to-belly suplex. That was high end as far as I know. And Robert, my goodness. Robert Roode already in trouble at the hands of McIntyre. And Drew has him up with a slam. And whoa, arm drag, no, reversed it into a drop toe hold. What a maneuver there by Robert Roode to McIntyre. And Robert with the TKO on Drew McIntyre. Well, like a spinning cutter. Match is still going on, you can tell, with a double underhook suplex slam, slamming McIntyre down. He's grabbing his shoulder, trying to beat the heck out of Drew McIntyre and win the opportunity of a lifetime for the ACW title. Fans are not loving this here in the ACW arena between Robert Roode and McIntyre, because they don't even like this man for what he's able to be, whatever he's able to accomplish here in the world of professional wrestling. No doubt about it. Robert Roode looking for it again. Another TKO on McIntyre. Yeah, but don't forget though, Robert Roode and James Storm, former members of Beer Money Incorporated back in Impact Wrestling, really dominated the tag team scene. But Lord only knows when James Storm might show up in an ACW ring. That's apparently, we'll never know. Cover. No, and a kick out. This is already turning into an amazing matchup, and you can tell these fans' anticipation are really loving this matchup, and the atmosphere is really off the pace. And a knee drop right in the back of his head. And Robert right now picking him up. Goes for the right hand, but McIntyre with the right hand of his own. And McIntyre showing signs of frustrations. He needs to get back in the ring and fight off Robert Roode here. And Robert Roode, wait a minute. McIntyre looks to be playing mind games with Robert Roode here. Robert Roode, also a former Impact Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion as well. Now I'm out of here. Whoa! Backbreaker by Robert Roode. And a shoulder tackle by Drew McIntyre, taking Roode down right off his feet. And a clothesline. And McIntyre has had enough. Robert Roode right now in trouble at the hands of Drew McIntyre. McIntyre launching him to the corner. Back to the corner. Into an overhead belly-to-belly suplex. Launching Robert Roode right off his feet. Into the cover. Is this it? No. And a kick out. McIntyre right now picking him up. And, whoa. Knife edge shot by McIntyre. And now picking him up now, going for something it looks like off the top rope. Uh-oh. Looking to try for a superplex. And he's got him in a vertical-like superplex from the top rope. There's no way he's going to do this. Oh, my God. A vertical superplex right off the top rope. Oh, wait a minute. Robert with the roll-up. The roll-over. No, and McIntyre kicked out at 2.5. And oh, elbow in the skull. into a Russian leg sweep. What a takedown by Robert Roode. There's a knee right in the back of Drew McIntyre's head again by Robert Roode, really taking its toll on McIntyre. A right hand to the gut. Snapmare coming. No, Robert trying to fight off McIntyre any way he can, but McIntyre trying to fight back. He's got as well. These two are fighting of a lifetime, with the opportunity of a lifetime, with the ACW championship opportunity up for grabs for these two. They want to go after the champion, Tommaso, and win it all. No doubt about it. There's a snapmare, and McIntyre now with a headlock has got Roode right now in a curious position. I'm even stunned that these guys are still going here. How much more can these guys take? Oh my God. I don't know, but McIntyre with the wherewithal to get out of that headlock. Countered by McIntyre. There's a snapmare. Going for that headlock again on Robert Roode. He's aiming right for Robert Roode's head, it looks like. Trying to weaken the man. Making sure he don't get up after all that. Well, how about it here? And Robert again with that headlock. Escaping that one. And this time returns it to McIntyre with a snapmare of his own. He's got the claw right on his shoulder. And Robert Roode taking down McIntyre. And he's really not giving up here. The atmosphere here in the ACW arena from Phoenix, Arizona is really off the pace. Countered by McIntyre. Into a front suplex slam. Wait a minute, what's McIntyre thinking? Come on, arm wrench, but a forearm to the face by Robert Roode. Kick to the gut. DDT by Roode. Cover! And wait a minute! What is this? It's the champion! That's Tommaso Ciampa's music, but what is this? What is this all about? Why is the champ out here? I don't know, it's his music, but where is he? Where's the champ? I don't know, but the champ he's already have his presence filled, but where is he? There he is! There's the champ! But Robert Roode saw it coming! Dragon screw to Tommaso Ciampa. Oh my God, Robert Roode had this match won! And McIntyre with a counter of his own. I guess the champion didn't want to face Robert Roode this Sunday. Cover! No, and McIntyre thought he had him. Kicked out at 2.5, did Robert Roode. Robert Roode nailed the DDT. We heard the music of Tommaso Ciampa. Just what was that all about? I don't know, but Ciampa wanted no part of Robert Roode, it looked like. But Roode, the spinning spine buster. That DDT nearly going did the damage, but that one's got to be the end right there. Cover. No, and a kick out at 2.5. Robert Roode had McIntyre beat with that DDT, but McIntyre kicked out. Bullseye by McIntyre. And Robert right now on the apron trying to regroup here. And a suplex back into the ring there by Drew McIntyre. And oh my, McIntyre with what looked like to be the Celtic Cross. That one's got to be it. Cover. And McIntyre's going to meet the champ. And it looks like Tommaso Ciampa's not really facing Robert Roode this Sunday. He's facing Drew McIntyre. No doubt about it here. Oh, we got 2 triple threat elimination matches coming up this Sunday. So not only does Tommaso get to defend his title against Robert Roode, but also Drew McIntyre. What an announcement made by Shadow Fiend, making sure that everybody gets what they want. No doubt about it, that spinning spine buster did the damage. Here is your winner, Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre won that one by a Celtic Cross, taking down Robert Roode. And it's going to be glorious this Sunday, as Robert Roode would say. No doubt about it, but stick around here, folks, because coming up next, the number one contendership match for the ACW Tag Team Championships. As we already know, the number one contenderships are Mustache Mountain and, of course, the Street Profits. Oh boy, that matchup is huge, and it's coming to you up next.